What's up, Mr. Red?
What's happening, BT?
I don't know what's going on.
It's Wednesday. We're between the pits. I'm back.
We here a little late, a couple minutes late. I got my man Rick back with me tonight. He's off on vacation now.
That's right. We were trying to get trucks ready for last weekend. Last Wednesday.
We had a pretty good race.
Yeah, it was a real good race. It was muddy, though, wasn't it?
It was a mud bog. That is a fact. A good mud bog. We enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
Yep.
Got some movement in the points, I can see.
Yeah, I think it mixed things up. First couple classes it was a little boggy till we got those bulldozers in there, and they got it straightened out for us, though.
Yeah, it come out pretty good.
People were able to lay down some pretty good passes.
Yeah, it wasn't fast this last time. It wasn't fast. It was a little, that end down there was rough. It was rough. Dude, it wasn't full of water though. So
past the finish line was the worst part.
Oh man, yeah.
That's where I would ride down to the finish line with all I had and then let out and just kind of ease out the end, trying not to hit the poor thing.
Me too, man. He had a mud hole, I guess, I thought it was pretty good for all the rain he had, because it rained every day.
Yeah.
Leading up to it every day.
The weekend before, they ran that subsoil or whatever through there and busted it all up. And, man, a week's worth of rain just didn't do it good.
Everybody thought we dug it out, but we ain't had nothing to do with it. We just took the plow down there and gave it to them and cut the grass. We did cut the grass.
Y'all cut the grass and let them borrow the implement. And
that's right.
That stirred the pot, didn't it?
We let them point them in the right direction for a good mud ball.
That's right. I didn't know what to think when this first couple trucks took off. Like,
them race trucks, especially when one got stuck. I was like, oh boy, it's gonna be a long night.
Yep. Two of them got stuck. Robbie took a right to begin with. His truck stood up on the back tires and went right, and he had to let out, and it just flooded it with mud.
I think that was a bunch of it. It was a bunch of people was just, if you ever let out of it, that was it.
Yep. If you had to
check the gas or you let out of it, that was the end of it. They was pulling you out, man. I mean,
Jason King was riding on his first pass.
Yeah, that was good. He looked good.
What happened to the second pass? I didn't see a nitrous bottle on that truck anymore. Is something going on different with that machine?
I don't know. I ain't talked to him. I think he got first in that class, in one of the classes, didn't he? Or did he get second?
I think he was second, and he won limited, but he didn't get the belt because he's only in unlimited for the series.
Oh man, well, that sucks. I know he won one of the classes. Y'all hit us up, man. If y'all watching, I can see you, but I don't know who's watching. What's up, David? David's on here.
Yep.
A little hammer.
David Bullet.
The Bullet.
Bullet didn't want none of that mud.
No, he didn't.
He's ready for the flat track. Heads up. Muddy flat track.
Heads up, flat track. Fat track. We got Dave Renfro's watching. He must be on vacation. He's in Fancy Gap, Virginia, he says.
Hot dang.
Got him on vacation. Yeah, we are two sexy fellas on here.
There we go. Our buddy Jay. We've been missing Jay.
And we ain't heard from Jay for a while.
Hopefully his motor man's got him squared away. And I know he's got Carly up there in Tennessee getting ready for school.
A part getter. Miss Stephanie said it was a part getter.
Yep, that takeoff, man. There was some on the starting line. It was breaking some trucks.
You had to get it where you can get it. That's for fact. You couldn't bounce baby down through that one. That's for sure.
No,
mine was. I tell them fellas all the time. I got that Gray Pape's a bog truck. It was built. That's what it was built to do. Because when we built the truck, that's what we did. That's what everybody did around here. You bogged.
Yep. That's what we were watching that race happen. Cassie was smiling. We got a mud truck. I was like, man, I hope so, buddy. I hope so.
It kind of went away from that around here lately, but
I
tell you what,
been speeding up. But every now and then we like to throw up a little wrench in the plans.
I mean,
we don't. It won't be a 5-second pass. It might be 11 to win 12.
That's right. That's good. That gives a little variety, man. Helps people out. Like Rick, he finally got him. He finally got him the belt.
Yep, Rick's been with us from the beginning, bro.
That's right.
Back when it was just small tire.
Yep.
2019, him and Ray were two of the first trucks to sign up.
Yes, sir.
He finally got him a belt, man.
And he was proud of it, man.
To get. If you're gonna get one in the series that's battled for, and you're gonna have 5, 6 top trucks that could win every time, that's a good class.
After the race, I was sitting on at the parking spot talking to my wife and them. You feel somebody just looking at you. I looked, and Rick was standing back there smiling. I said, "Man, well, I'm glad to see you got that thing. I hope you keep it the rest of the year, man." I mean, that's awesome.
I came back jumping on it after my second pass, jumped out, and went over there and talked to them because, at Palmetto, we were running pretty quick, our class back to back. I always sit in the trucks. I don't know what's going on. I go over there, and Ray grabs me on the shoulder. He said, "Boy, you about to give him a heart attack right here." I said, "Why?" He said, "You run a damn 12." And I was like, "Well, what did he run?" He's like, 11 something, man. He was so close. But if somebody's gonna beat me, I'm glad it was him.
And he's been doing good, man.
You got second, didn't you?
Yeah, I got second. First losing, second. But hey, I helped me out. I needed that.
Me too, man. I was off to a rough start.
Moved us up into points.
Yeah, I think I got third in small tire and small block, I believe.
Yeah, I'm tied up there. I think with Mr. Don, maybe, or something, second, third, somewhere around in there. I don't know. I moved up a little bit.
Might be Rick.
Mr. Don said Lil Dude is gonna be ready. You better be ready for Lil Dude.
That's
hey, right. Don, Scotty called me today, want me to come fix that pit too.
We might have to make that one muddy, huh?
Just joking, man. Just joking. Yes, sir. Luke Turner, Tyndall Farm, Saturday.
Yep, the big turn.
That's the big banks. I think he called that thing the Tyndall 500 or something.
Yeah, that's what he calls it, the Tyndall 500. Old Godfather.
That's gonna be a good race. We'll try it. I don't know if I'm gonna be there. I might be out of town, but we'll see.
Oh, come on now. Send that red truck on over there.
We'll see. I might go do that. I got somebody who might want to come drive it for me.
Tell Shaky to bring it. I'll drive it.
There you go.
Y'all trust me, right?
I mean, you can't do no worse than the last fella.
So bad, right?
You can't hurt no worse than the last fella. We get it fixed. Give him something to do.
Gavin did a good little job on it, didn't he?
Yeah, Gavin will drive it too, man.
Y'all told him to send it.
Hey, that's what we build them for. Hell, you can't be scared of it, brother. No. You can't leave.
See that's one thing I like, a complete truck, as they call it. We'll do the flat track, we'll do the deep bog, we'll do the horseshoe. The only thing I really don't like is the jumps, but I guess we're gonna try some jumps for Blaine this weekend.
Hopefully it's a rolling hill, not a jump. Hopefully. Really.
That last one, man, everybody was getting stuck before the second jump at Matt's place, and I didn't think I was gonna make it to it. And I launched over the freaking jump and was like, that was dumb.
And 2-wheel drive.
Yeah, well, I missed the jump in 2-wheel drive.
Oh, okay.
That's why they DQ'd me, because where they were pulling the tractor was pulling the trucks out, it just took a hard left. Hey,
David, we're gonna I'll let you know that I'll post that date this week. I gotta get on that. I'm trying to figure out we can move it the week before, and that's what's that, Labor Day weekend? I think that'll be in September. That'll be the first weekend in September, but I don't know if that's gonna work because people going out of town, got vacation plans. So I'll post it up this week. Hopefully try tomorrow, Friday, get it on and get it posted so y'all can, if you got vacation or whatever, we can change that, because we don't want to be on top of the couple races we don't want to be on top of. And me and Rick talked about it earlier. We try to work that out so we get you plenty of time to get there.
Two situations going on, so everybody knows. All right, Little Do and Tony's race are on top of each other. We were going to move Little Do. Somehow we ended up not getting it moved. So I'm going to talk to Scotty and his family about that, see what we might be able to do to get it off of Orangeburg's race. Then BT's race, you cannot be there, right?
I can't be that race. I can't.
So might have to try to move that, but we're going to figure that out as soon as possible.
And that's not why I won't miss the race, but running it with helping Daddy and them, they ain't gonna do it unless I'm there, because it's.
Yeah, and we're planning on. Let's talk about what we're gonna do there. We're gonna do y'all made a light, right?
We got I guess you can call it a Christmas tree. We'll call it a Terry tree. How about that? We got
it's Terry rigged.
We got us we got us some a tree built where it's got a pre-stage, instant green, and a red light, and we got a wind light. So You'll pull up, stage them up, and send them. And first man to the other end wins. If you red light, the other fellow wins. I mean, it's going to be pretty interesting. We're going to try to bog up the flat track so it won't be a dirt road. Make it a little interesting. So we hope it's going to work out. We're going to get it ready here in a weekend or two, and I'll let everybody know if anybody wants to come down, because we want some people to come try it out. We'll come down there and we'll throw something on the grill or something, test it out, do some testing and some running just to see how it works out. So before the race, because I don't want to get on the race and it don't work. So
it definitely, with that, while we're talking about having some guys come and trying it out and testing, how about this list that we kind of got going? That'll be a good opportunity to get digging into that a little bit.
Yeah, something we're going to try out here. A list, the DOT list, I guess we'll call it, a Rhett's list. Rhett can't flag the races, though.
I don't know about that.
It's going to be Rhett's list.
I don't know about that. But pretty much what we're going to do with that is we already got, 4 trucks on there.
There's 4 trucks on it right now.
We got Misunderstood is number 1. Then we got the Grape Ape. Then we got Big Earl. And then the Aggravator. So... right now we got Cheese Puff and Snowman locked in, so we'll see when Snowman gets put back together. Hopefully before your race. That would be for spots 5 and 6.
Yeah.
So we need 2 more pairs to lock in to just fill the list up.
And the way that's gonna work, if you want to race and move up, our number 1, we'll get you a race out. We'll do it on wherever we at racing and the times or however that works out. Kind of move up to get us a number 1 truck here. See,
that's right, and it'll all be heads up. So it's something different because there are some people that like heads up, and we don't do much of that. So this is a whole separate deal.
And if you want to call them out on a Saturday, we ain't racing. You just come to the house and we'll send them down through there.
There you go.
And we'll video it, do some outlaw racing. How about that?
That's right.
What kind of trucks? I don't know, David Hewlett.
Anybody in the series, David Hewlett. This is a list.
I guess all them unlimited trucks. But if an unlimited truck races a mud or DOT tire truck, it's got to be in a bog hole, half full of water. Make it fair.
I don't know about that, but that's one thing. Probably the top 4 or 5 are going to be our cut tire trucks. If they cut a light, y'all boys sleep on the light, you might get your head cut off.
Or leave a little early. You don't ever know.
Yeah, or leave early, get a red light, you out. So that will keep it interesting. It'd be interesting to see what the 1-tons and megas can do, because we saw there's some pretty comparable times after seeing the times from Orangeburg.
Yeah, on the flat track, it's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty.
They're pretty close
times. Ain't too bad. Ain't too far off. You're racing an unlimited truck, they might have to give you a back tire or something to make it fair, I think.
So you have to see what they give you, huh?
Yeah. What's up, Rick? Got Rick on here and see him.
Then once we get the list established, if you want to try to get on the list, you got to start on the bottom and work your way up to pass these guys.
And we'll take this list. Once we get our list worked out, we might start taking our list somewhere else.
That's right. See what their top 5 or 10 are,
I want to make that race in Mississippi is what I want to do.
Mississippi. Which one is that?
I think it's DT DT drags or something.
Is that where they do the index racing?
I think so. I think they do a little heads up racing too, but I think they race 300 foot. I think
that's what I was about to say. I think it's 300 foot. That's why the times seem a little weird when you look at them.
And if you look at the trucks, then look at the times.
Yeah, because they're cut tire. A lot of them.
Tires, no body parts.
You're going, how are they running a 4.2 or whatever? Because it's 300 foot.
Yes, that's got to be 300 foot. David Hammer, what turns the red light on? When you move before the green light turns on. That's what turns the red light on. It's got the green light to be instant green. The green light's on the switch. So if you move before he turns that switch on, the red light will come on.
Yep. Which is going to be nice. That's going to cut out a lot of stuff.
And ain't going to be no boohoo and crying. If you get red lit, you're red lit.
That's right.
Ain't looking at no cameras, no video, no nothing.
Yeah, I think that's going to be fun. Because then we can all race each other.
Yeah.
line up with a mega or a 1 ton.
It might work out something. We can do some Sunday afternoon grudge racing or something.
Yeah.
I think that'd be good.
Become its own animal. Then it's somebody else. Y'all need to get it 10 trucks, Once we get our list,
10 trucks.
Maybe you can have Jason, some of these guys, bring it on down. Somebody.
Mississippi track is built to tear you. Oh, yeah. It look kind of flat to me, the ones I'm talking about, Shelly. How about you taking something with you?
DT dirt drag. She might be talking about that side by side.
Track. Yeah. You taking something with you this weekend, ain't you, Red? To Tyndall?
Yeah, man. We're going to go to Tyndall. I'm going to try to take the cheese puff. See if it can hang with the Kings, Bubba.
Are you taking something to give away too, ain't it?
Oh, yeah. Something else. This thing right here. We got a Tyndall Farms belt right here.
How about that?
Pretty snazzy. The Godfather was trying to figure out what to do with it, how to give it away, and he came up with the most consistent 2 passes of the day in any class. So anybody could win this thing. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. What's up, Corey?
I will say, though, if they include the flat track, it's probably going to be one.
Probably going to be a flat tracker.
Limited class.
Yeah, it's probably going to be a flat tracker.
That might be a whole nother reason for them unlimited guys to bring it on and come try to get this belt.
I might just run an unlimited class if I go.
Yeah, just treat it like consistency.
Yeah. And try to win it.
I want a piece of that turn like old Corey right there. Corey says, what's happening? Good to see you, Corey.
What's up, Corey? Corey, you racing this weekend? You showing up this weekend, brother?
He better be. Last time we were there, Corey won a class. And he won B class, and he got second in C class, I believe.
I haven't been there since he added the turn in it.
Oh, the turn's fun, man. Just don't fly off the top.
Yeah, that's what they did. I think they got a guardrail around it now. You can't fly off the top.
Yeah, Blaine been out there putting in the hours, man.
Yes, sir. They've been
making that place nice.
They've been working. I wish I had a picture or something. I could see what them heels look like.
Yeah, any old Godfather racing people out there, what's happening with the hills? How big are they? I heard they're going to be rollers. I hate to sound like I'm scared of them, but I want to try to make it around the track twice in 4-wheel drive because I think I'll be do a little better if I can do that.
I think Corey's going to try that thing. Cody's bringing a street truck. You know how they cry about them street trucks?
Yep.
So he might be running with us with his street truck.
You push him up to the DOT class. That 6-liter Toyota he's got there.
I think we need to.
I think he needs to put a little sneaky Pete on it, and
I mean, he don't need it much. I mean, that truck.
A little 150 shot. Wake it up.
I think we need to. Should have some of them. The fellas from up north come on tonight. Talk some trash with them. They coming down here again. All their races in South Carolina. Are they just South Carolina races now, I reckon?
I don't know. I don't know if they're trying to take over or what. But I tell you what, we got something for them next year, right? Horseshoe class.
Yeah. Zero, that's their class.
That's right. Let it eat, Bubba. Because some of our guys really enjoy the horseshoe. We're not big on the jumping. I call it tough trucking. But mud bogging with a turn, that's me.
I know they had a lot of chatter going on some of them posts with, the fellas from
with Chris Keaton
up north and the Keatons. Yeah.
Well, all I can say is if them Keatons get that truck back together and he don't suicide it on the jump, they better watch out.
Oh, that stuff always run. I think they got small block in it now too.
That thing can get you.
Oh yeah. It'll be interesting.
Last time we were there, I believe Chris ran a 15 something. He couldn't come back and run another pass. I don't remember what the deal was.
I think his is combined times too, ain't it?
Blaine, I believe so.
Yes, all that'll be combined.
Yep. So you got to make 2 good ones.
Yep, and it's a night race too, so that might go good. It'll be cooler, a little bit cooler.
Yeah, hopefully that'll help the crowd out some.
I don't know what time the gates. I think the gates open at 4. Racing started at 7. I think.
I believe so. Racing starts at 7. Who the heck is this?
Curtis.
Texting me some junk.
I mean, we got anybody in the series wants to call out some of them cats this weekend?
I don't know. I don't know if anybody wants to lock horns too much, but I'll tell you, I'm running in their class or whatever. So I know Corey will be there. I'm sure that Misunderstood will be there.
Corey said he's coming. Get that hair clean out. I hear you, bud. That's what you need sometimes.
That's right.
Get out and smell the fuel, brother, instead of smelling the roses.
Corey. I know you've been going through some stuff lately.
Yes, sir.
We're all here for you, dude.
Rough times. Sometimes rough times be like that.
Corey can pull off a win. I believe Corey got second at their last.
Yeah, second. Yeah. Did he win? I thought he won it. He didn't win it?
I think he got second.
A first or second. What'd you get, Corey? That was a match, wasn't it? Something
Blaine won the small tire, I believe.
Okay. Rick and him said they're going to win a benefit. Y'all gonna take that belt with you? You gonna wear that belt down there?
Yeah, he better wear that belt everywhere. Heck yeah, Misunderstood will see you there. That's right.
He gonna send it. That'd be a good race.
That Ranger ain't no joke.
So this the King of Streets, they run one class, right?
Yep, 0 to 38.5, I believe.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm gonna have to run because it's 0 to 35s if Purple Truck goes.
Mm-hmm.
And I got 35.5, so surprise.
We know about the half inch, don't we?
Yeah, surprise.
Sometimes it happens. Hey, you run with him, though. That ape don't need 38s, I don't believe.
No. Big Dave won big tire. Okay.
He's talking about Orangeburg.
Yeah, he's in Orangeburg. I was talking about Matt's at
Thunder Alley.
Thunder Alley when they went up there.
That was a good turn. Sandy.
I missed that. I was playing baseball then too.
I knocked the tire off the rim and I was like, man, I broke something in the front. Keep going, it'll be all right.
Got checked on in the wall. What's up,
yeah,
CJ?
big check from Tyndall Farms.
Oh, at Blaine's. Talking about Blaine's. Yeah.
No, Big Dave didn't win. Big Dave won small tire. I got to check on the wall for big tire.
Yeah.
He's puff.
You won big tire that day. That's right.
Curtis had it running good that day. We found a little trash and broken some stuff.
Yeah, I went through that problem too. Mine was messing up.
Man, I hope it runs this weekend. I want to send it.
Send it.
Poor thing. You're right. Poor truck.
Hey, that's what you build them for. Of course, he's running B class. I guess everybody be running B class.
That's the class to be in.
So that way, if one of our trucks win A class and outrun them, you can't say nothing. So I guess if you go and run the DOT series, y'all jump into B class.
That's right. If you want to King of Streets. Guys.
Then we got Michael Taylor here. How about this fella? Michael Taylor's watch. I thought he retired from mud racing.
My head looks big. My head is big. We're talking about the big check.
I try to look professional, man. I'm trying.
BT's like the Howard Stern of the mudball world here.
We'll see.
He draws them on and gets the truth out of them, whether they want to give it to him or not.
That's what we're trying. I run that fella out of racing, mud racing. Ain't that right, Michael? That Grape 8 got him.
Yep, that Grape 8. That thing don't play.
That's back when I was winning races. I don't win them no more.
Everybody's too fast nowadays.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
It's hard just to be a top 5 truck when you run with this group.
Yeah, that's a fact.
They all killers.
We need to take this thing. I hope we can outrun these boys this weekend. I'm going to try to make them get on there and outrun these King of Streets.
Yep. We'll see if anybody want to drag race Gavin.
Yeah, right. Johnny. What they want. Johnny, yeah.
Or
Michael, go ahead and sell it. I got one I'll sell you, Michael.
Anybody want any of them want a piece of Addison on the flat track? Come get it, Bo. Right?
There you go, Addison. We put you on Addison.
Ran a 3.2, right?
That's getting down, brother. Getting down.
Fast.
He's
Michael Taylor, you need to sell that bass boat and come back.
Yeah, come on back, but we need you. It was in
That's right. We'll take you fishing. Don't worry about it.
And he'll talk some trash with us too and get us some comments on there.
Oh God, you get him here on big old cup of liquor. It's on.
Yeah, then you can talk junk to Hammer or Dry Shoe Dirt Road Racer.
Ooh.
I'm just joking, Ham. I'm just joking, bro. I'm just joking, man.
We are kidding.
Just kidding.
But just hey, kidding. We are gonna have fun on the flat track at your place next time. It'll be a muddy flat track though.
I want you back, Mike. I need some competition. Everybody else is outrunning me. You might as well come do it too, brother. I mean, Jesus.
Michael, you got to go get the pieces of your truck from Curtis.
Yeah, they was sitting out in the rain last time I saw it.
Dang it. Pieces. I heard it. It could be coming back.
We're gonna plow the flat track up too now. It's gonna be a little. It ain't gonna be no flat track. You can get it. You don't want it in my home.
He wants some. You better watch out. You might get it on the light, huh?
I can tell him he don't want it, man. I'm telling you.
Oh man. So there we go.
I know.
You know what? He can't challenge you because he's got to work his way up the list.
That's right. I'm on top of the list, brother. So we ain't
he's number 2. So Hammer, who you calling out for what? 7, 7, and 8? Y'all gonna have that fight?
Yeah, you got to get on the list first. I got a red truck that's trying to get on there.
Call Junior out. Y'all race each other and y'all both get on the list.
There you go. I just put a little mud out there. Where they get dirt on your tires, and I ain't worried about a little bullet.
Oh no!
Strap it back down, huh? Dang it. That's what I'm gonna call them. Strap it back down, bullet.
Dang it! I know the second half of the season there's people hunting some points.
Oh yeah, they be hunting for some points, brother.
I know I'm hunting points, but
me too, man. I just hope we got some more mud balls. Bump this flat trap.
BT wants it deep. Well, one of them's at your place, but it'll be a muddy flat track.
Yeah, we had to go with a shootout. That shafted me in. That could have been another mud ball.
Yep.
But we're going to do the shootout race, try to make it fair for everybody.
Try to mix it up, right? Because that's kind of what we're about.
Yeah. I mean, we're trying to mix it up a little bit. We just got to figure out how we're going to do the points on this shootout deal.
Yep. We'll have to map it out.
That's going to be a little different. I guess we might do double elimination, maybe.
I don't depend on how many trucks.
Hey, you can't. I mean, Bullet, you can't jump to the top of the list like that, brother. You got to start at the bottom. You got a gatekeeper down there, man.
Call out the old man.
Everybody's wanting to call out BT. Look at Rick. BT.
You got Jackson up there at number 4 going, oh no. These guys are wanting to come on around me. There might be some pro mods coming around you, Jackson. You be lining up with Johnny Martin going, oh, here we go.
David said, "The hell with the list." I hear that. You got that truck? Bring it to the house tomorrow. We'll run. No, I broke something on my truck.
It's been raining though. Been raining.
Yeah, it might be a little too much water on that flat track for him.
No, you're flat tracking it.
Yeah, I broke the damn brake off a bracket off my rear end, Patrick, somehow. Bring cheese puff to Lil Do. Not a problem calling you out. Hold on now. You can't call the man to your track and expect to call him out. If you're going to call him out, you got to go to his world. That's another thing.
We were just at our world like a week ago.
I ain't lying.
It was muddy.
It was
a little muddier than Patrick wanted. I'll tell all y'all that. Patrick did not want it that muddy. But
it was a little more, yeah. It was
a little much. But hey.
I might try that little what's Don's truck called?
It's been a long time though since we've been racing and people have been stuck. Decent trucks.
Yeah.
You know, last year we were at your place and I think big tire trucks were getting stuck. That was a freaking bog hole.
I mean, it's good for the bog hole. What's it take for me to run you on the list? God darn, Rick, you don't whip me 2 weekends in a row, man. Let it go. Well, let it go, Rick. Come on now.
You got to challenge somebody because we only got right now. I guess we'll go ahead and call it 6 people on the list because Cheese Puff and Snowman are locked in as soon as we can lock horns. So we got two more spots. So call somebody out.
Call him out.
Call Don out, Rick.
Call Don. He's over here fishing. He's got the bait out. He's looking for something.
He's looking for something. Tell him to come get it. You got the belt.
That's right. I put it out. I ain't scared. I'll race anybody. I can't do it and get outrun.
Hey, we run anywhere, right, BT?
Yeah,
will
my
try
truck,
a horseshoe. He'll try a
that
ball,
ape will run anything.
flat track, anything.
But I don't want to hear no backpedaling. I don't want to hear them straps getting back on there when I pull up now.
Everything's going to be side by side, Scotty. We're going to try to just get it where it comes. Like BT saying, he's got a tree that we're going to use. So whenever he wants to test that out, some of us are going to lock horns and try to fill the list out at least, and then figure out who can challenge who.
Yeah. Which is just to get this out of the way. I got misunderstood locked in for a race because we got to re-race our race.
Yep. So 1-2 is back.
Fighting again. We got that locked. I got that race back. So you got to wait in line, David.
That's right. Call somebody out. Be number 9 and 10, David Hewlett.
I ain't scared, but you got to earn it, Bo. Come on now.
That's right. You got to work your way up.
I'll put you on the red truck. If you can outrun the red truck, Hewlett, you give me the back tire and we'll run it.
If cut tire trucks are going to work their way up the list, we're actually going to see them run. Right,
That's
BT?
Right.
They got to take it from you.
That's right. Also, Kevin calling out.
There's no way to run side by side at Little Do.
Yeah, ain't no side by side.
The list will be all heads up.
There might be some crying about that side by side deal there.
Well, that's why it's a kind of total different deal. It's a heads up list, you know.
Yeah, Scotty, I got a wedding the weekend. I was supposed to be on the 9th, right? Yeah, at 9th, September 9th. So we got to move it one way. I'll let you know this week. I have it posted this week. Tomorrow, either Friday, ASAP. So we get that thing. And
he's thinking get him on the weekend after Twitty's, maybe. But
yeah.
Not sure.
That'd be September 23rd, I think. So we'll get it. Now, all y'all come get on that. Everybody wants to jump on that 8. You can get it. But I don't want to hear no fussing afterwards. All I'm telling you. I'm going to leave it like that.
Get the bully, might get the horns, right?
Because Rhett done let my video out on the flat track at Orangeburg. I told him not to post it.
Thing pulling the front tire out there. It hit high gear and about pulled the front tire again.
Don't be telling everybody everything now. Y'all racing on the 23rd, Scotty? But it's I
think the listing would be fun. And then if you get these other guys that think they can just come beat up on us, well, here you go. Here's 1 through 10. Maybe you pick your poison. Maybe they bring 10 guys.
They might. That'd be nice.
Maybe we put some money on it. Maybe we make it once the list is established. You got the guy on the bottom's got to put up a little bit of money to work his way up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Our list, that'll go to our pot for any year or something. We can figure something out.
It could be fun.
I know Don wants to come in. He wants to try out like flat track that side by side on that doggone that 500-inch cubic inch small block he got. Killer.
That SB2 headed thing. That's what Randall says, right?
That killer.
You listen to Randall, man. Something will be so bad you won't even try to race it.
Yeah. All I know, I can crank that ape up. If it don't run out of gas, I can drive it to Branch and get groceries and drive it back.
That's right.
A 252 list. What the heck's a 252 list? I don't know what she's saying about that.
Yeah, it's got to be heads up. Y'all's pit's almost wide enough to run too, but I don't think it's quite wide.
Yeah.
I know Orangeburg is wide enough. I know your place has definitely got 2 lanes.
We're trying to get up something. We can head some places. Oh, is y'all's air code list? Okay, I got you. 252 air code. Y'all got some fast trucks at that air code.
Yep.
Unless it rains the week before.
Oh, no.
Just joking. Don't take it serious. Just picking.
I know some of them trucks are there. If no problem was there, he probably skimmed across the top of that pit.
Yeah, they'll get it, man. You got to try it.
Ride.
Knock them walls out by your tree there, John.
Charlie will look at Jay and tell him, go, Daddy, go.
Miss Stephanie probably going to cuss me out next time she sees me. I'm just picking. The later you have a race in September, the better. Yeah, because CJ's having a baby be born here around in August or September, I think. So
yeah, man.
He wants me to move it on. So we ain't got 3 more points races, right?
Yep, 3 more.
Branchville. and Patrick's. Patrick's is in October, right?
Yep.
So we got August, September, and October.
It's the Halloween race. I do believe it's like the 30th or 29th.
That's always a good race for him.
Yep. It'll be a real good one with everybody there.
I think we need a
good crowd.
Get them rolling on this list. Everybody's doing the list race now.
That's right. I ain't heard anybody call anybody out though. There's
you ain't see all these great
left up for grabs.
2 pairs.
Don't be scared.
So let's
It won't be too deep of mud. It'll be flat track. Heads up though. So you got to race somebody up beside you, which is cool.
I'll put the red truck on the list right now. Who wants it? I call out who wants some of the red truck. Whoever else ain't got there, I'll put him on the list right now.
I'm already locked in, or I would.
Whoever else. Hewlett, you want some of that one?
Yeah, Bullet, you want some of that? Or Big Hewlett?
Either one of them. I need the back tire.
Start at the bottom and work your way up, though, don't you, BT?
That's right. You can't jump on the boss. Start with.
Misunderstood's the boss right now.
He is the man right now. He is.
I know one of them that'll be chomping at the bit, and I'm surprised. I guess because he's probably not watching right now. It's Johnny Martin. I know he wants to go to the top of that list.
Hot dog. I mean, Don said he's been calling somebody out. He's calling me out. Can we run cuts? I guess you can run whatever. You can't run cut. Well, I don't know how we can work that.
You run whatever, you know.
But if I ain't got cuts, you got to give me something. I can tell you that. Because that ain't worth it. It's gonna be embarrassing for somebody cut tire truck to get outrun by a DOT tire truck. That's gonna be bad.
Ooh, hey, it can happen.
You better think of something you can give them some way or another.
It might hurt if a tractor tire truck knocks somebody off the list too.
Yeah,
that's something we need to talk about too. Right now is the V-tread class. Right,
yeah.
ET? There's some confusion on the V-tread class.
That's the one class.
One rule must be born agricultural tire.
Yep.
Right. So that means anything with agricultural tires can race.
Yep.
So
yeah, we didn't want to have 40 different classes, so that's what we went with just the one V-tread class.
And I know that kind of stinks for some of the 1-tons that feel like they can't run with a mega. But Cancer Sucks has jumped in to show support, but he's missing 2 races. So he can't win the points. He can't win the belt for the year. He's in it to show his support and boost the pot up, you know. And Patrick, his race is always V-tread.
V-tread, yep.
Patrick's never had a separate mega class, ever.
Nope, we don't either. We always run V-tread.
Yeah, because they don't normally get enough. Now, next season, maybe we get some more money on the class and stuff. Maybe we can split it if there's 8 of each or something. But right now, we got 1 mega and 5 or 6 1-tons. So
1-tons, yeah.
We can't just not allow Zach to race. But I did hear that Zach can't make Little do, so there's some good points for y'all. Somebody's going to get the belt back for sure. But what Baby Maker was only a couple tenths off of him from what Tony
wasn't far. I don't think darn Tony then wasn't far off neither now.
No, and Tony's wasn't running. He says when it's running, he's coming for Cancer.
Yeah, it was close right there. I mean,
that air 1-ton's bad.
Yeah, especially it's got the probably smallest cubic inch motor in the class.
Yes. But supercharger, power adders make a difference. Baby bottles, as they call them.
Baby bottles.
Baby bottles help you time.
Run whatever, because we changed all the. Remember, we changed it, and you can run alcohol, whatever. For that one reason.
Yep.
Who made the list?
Just like Orangeburg, right? We had Matt running with us in Orangeburg with his blower truck because the V-tread class is just V-tread tires.
That's right. Yep. I think David Rhett come up with the list, just a little something to come up, give it interesting, something to talk upon, something to race on, something.
Yep. The list has nothing to do with points, or it's just bragging rights. If you want to be able to say you're the baddest dude in the series, got to work your way up the list.
That 8 probably won't be on there long, all these call outs, so I'm going to enjoy it while I can.
Hopefully some of these small block trucks might stay around like 7, 8. You know.
Yeah, I think it's probably gonna be a lot different. You think on that flat track now?
It might be.
It's pretty close.
Especially heads up, Bo, because if you sit there and you can run a 3.0 on a good day, and somebody can run a 3.2, 3.3, and they leave on you.
200 foot, you ain't catch. You let somebody leave. It's hard to catch somebody at 200 foot. It's hard to catch somebody. And I'm gonna go down there every afternoon and practice on that light, just so everybody knows.
Dang!
I'm gonna hook the go button to my trans brake.
He's gonna go down there and just put laps on the Silverado because Terry ain't gonna let you put 2,000 passes on the 8.
No. If we know the list for his post, I think he done posted. I get read to post it again.
The list so far, what we got: Misunderstood, Grape Ape, then we got Big Earl. I don't know why I like them to call it Little Earl, and then Aggravator, which is Aggravator, and then we got Cheese Puff and Snowman locked in for
6 and 7. What's that? 5 and 6.
Yeah, 5 and 6.
So we need 7, 8, 9, and 10.
That's right.
So,
and if we can do it before BT's race, we're gonna go ahead and get Cheese Puff, Snowman out the way, and the other ones if they can. But if not, we'll do it at the race.
We get it. Yeah, Miss Stephanie.
Like BT says, we can do some underground stuff.
Yeah, we can do it. I got the place.
Somebody's on the list in your area, we can do it. You know.
Put me in on it for anyone.
There you go.
Well, I want to race David this Saturday with the red truck at the house. Can you make it, David?
There you go.
There's a punk out now. If you don't show it, that's punk out.
David Hewlett in the red truck. We'll do it at Blaine's right there on the track.
Yeah, a punk out's out. Punk out, that's out.
We'll get out there before the race starts and flag them.
No show is a race. So
that's right. Some of these people need punk out money. Like, what's that guy we had on here? David Tanner or something like that. That he was calling out with Cancer Sucks.
He didn't even show up, did he?
No, well,
he didn't even show up. After 5, the race don't start to 7, David. List so far, yep. Misunderstood, Grape 8, Big Earl, and Aggravator at 4. Aggravator's the gatekeeper, man. So we'll get that.
Nobody knew we were doing it, and they raced, so we just started the list with them. So nobody take offense if you're not on the list or anything yet. So, like you said, we need a spot 9 and 10. We need another race locked in.
It's just a little something we throw together. JJ the Boss. I'm trying to get us on Daggone Discovery Channel. Right. I mean, come on now.
BT
get us
the Boss. Out he sounds like
about BT the Boss. V treads for the win. Yeah.
There you go, Jacob. Rick said he'll take anybody. How about that?
There you go, Hewlett. You want that one? You can't call out this. That boy can't listen, can he?
No.
He wants to race somebody.
He's trying to get the red truck. Locked
in. Get the red truck. I'm gonna give you the red
Rick
truck.
and Don right there. 9 and 10. Next time y'all two get together. Bam.
Rick and Don. That's it right there. I'll line them up. That's a good one.
David Hewlett in the red truck will be 7 and 8. Rick and Don 9 and 10.
Man, say you got to be under 5 seconds to get past the Aggravator. Shouldn't be hard. Come on, Jared. Use some credit, man. All right, Rick. You see he got you right there. He said he'll take it.
Mess with Jackson. He'll tell you he only races heads up on heads up horseshoes.
Why is that? Oh. If the power goes out, y'all, if we go off because I lost power, it's storming like crazy here. So
yeah, it's getting down here pretty hard too.
The light's been flickering and all, so just a heads up. So we got the list going, locked. Everybody's locked.
That's right.
I'm gonna have to hurt David's feelings with that thing. Heads up. I want the back tire, David. You got twice the motor. Miss Stephanie said, where she got to go and win to get that race locked in. That's what I'm talking about.
That's right. Next series race. That's when y'all probably be back together at BT's.
Yes, sir.
If not before.
I mean, we can get it.
Maybe get it in a cornfield somewhere up there.
That's right.
We'll never know. We're going to start doing some underground racing with this, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, if the midget crew want to just drive down to Branch for one Saturday, hey, I got the track. We can line it up, video, and send it down through there.
That's right.
You can get you some testing in, and I'll give out some lessons on the flat track. How about that?
Yep. Or next time Tony has a race, I'm sure he'll be willing to let us do it right there. Any of our series tracks that have the ability to do it.
The ability, that's right. And the good thing about this tree we building, it's portable, man.
That's cool.
So I can take it anywhere.
The boss, Bo. Terry's arm drops.
We can line it up in the cornfield, disc up field, and send them, Bubba.
That'd be interesting.
I mean, that's
Ricky's
people like watching that.
There, Ricky Hart.
That's what we need to do. That's what we need to do. We'll start doing some whenever underground. We can do it in the street. Y'all want to do it in the street?
I don't know about that. We breaking stuff. I have no problems right now breaking stuff.
I got some wide dirt roads around the house. We just line them up in the dirt road.
There we go.
Video it, put it on YouTube. We'll be on the Scrubby channel.
Big horsepower guys that we race on the dirt road. They won't be able to hook.
Yeah. We'll try it up, man.
Like Rick and his big power. Rick's riding high right now.
Man, I bet he ain't took that belt off since he left South Carolina.
Y'all remember when Tom Stencil won that belt? Wore it in the bank, wore it to work.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
I wore mine cooking dinner and everything the first one I won it.
Heck yeah.
Damn right. I come home from Georgia. It was probably 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And I told Ash when I left, I'm going. That was when I won it the first time. I didn't win it that year. I won it like a small time, whatever it was. I said, I'll come home. I'm winning this belt. When I come home, that's all I'm gonna have on. She said, no, you ain't. So when I got home, I went and they was in the bed. She was in the bed asleep, but I knocked on the door. That's all I had on was that damn championship belt, baby.
Hell yeah.
Felt like Ric Flair up in this sucker.
That's right. That was in the mud hole that nobody could get through, right?
Yeah.
That was one of the last big old mud holes.
Yeah.
Would tell us nobody's getting through there.
That's a great's a bog truck, but don't sleep on that flat track now.
I believe everybody else got stuck, but you.
Yeah, it was that was a small tire class then. It wasn't a small block class.
That's right. We had the big blocks in there.
Yeah,
we had some 600
big motors,
40
plus.
Who knows? Cubic inch motors. Those big motors like to beat up on those 400 cubic inch motors, don't they?
I ain't lying.
600 likes to line up against a 400, right? And
they like them. That's what you got to do, Bo. You got to call out
150 horsepower, Bo. I got you, and you're like, yeah,
you should.
Dang.
Well,
how many carburetors you got on that thing?
Yeah. Then they go with the mini truck deal. Now you got a mini truck. Something.
Well, mini truck couldn't hold that motor they got. It'd rip it.
That's
right. Thing frame apart, wouldn't it?
Yep. I just want to go racing. That's all I want to do.
That's
Billy, y'all got that thing. Y'all got that thing good, Billy. Get that misunderstood truck ready this weekend. That's a killer. I got a killer built. I'm gonna mess around, and put a motor in that red truck, and y'all is gonna be in trouble.
Mm-hmm. Walker driving that thing, man. You're lucky you put that gap on him in the triple threat because he almost had you.
Yeah, that's right.
He was making it up with the driving part.
Oh, yeah, he'll drive it now. He'll drive it. So I guess everybody, we have a good crowd this weekend.
I hope so.
Take the old heffies, the Godfather.
Yep.
Hope everybody don't tear up nothing, go real good. I think, is Gavin them going?
I hope so. I know they're going to have an unlimited class. But I don't know about his motor, though. Didn't he bend a push rod?
Yeah, I think they're supposed to fix that, I believe. Yeah, I think they like that extra consistency money. We did that here, too. At the last race in Branchville, we did the same thing. Whoever had the most consistent passes of the night got an extra, I think it was $200. I think Tina and them from All About Mud paid that. I mean, that's pretty good.
Anybody can win that, you know.
Whatever draws interest, man. Get them in here and get them.
It's nice to be the fastest, but everybody's not going to win. And that's like
right.
This points racing deal, you know. There's only as many winners as you have classes. So
that's right. That's right.
Everybody's not going to win the thing.
It's fun. It adds into it. I mean, I ain't big on consistency racing, but I'd rather get outrun. But that's just me.
Yep.
Some
I
people like it.
Try to go fast. Right.
I like to be the man. Try to be the man anyway.
Try to woo, like I say, try to make Dave Renfro say your name, right? That's whatever the announcer is. I want him yelling it. I'm gonna try to do something.
That was good reason to. It's fun, consistency and all, but let's go bogging. Let's go racing.
That's right. I want to try to be faster than you, BT. Right?
You beat me a couple times.
We want to line up with someone this year and race them. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
I want to line up with Rick and try to outrun him. I don't care.
That's like at Orangeburg. That last race we had, me and Rick. I didn't know it, but looking back at the times on the flat track path, we were on the same exact freaking time Saturday.
Dang, that'll be a good heads up race, huh?
Exact same time.
It's gonna be all about the leave.
Yeah, I said, man, a 6-cylinder class in the DOT. We ain't got many 6-cylinders, man.
Yeah, he says we win them all. He says, yeah, y'all do win them all.
Jackson will win it, Bo. Jackson will drive. He gonna be dangerous next year.
I don't know if he's been last yet.
No,
I don't think he's been last yet in a race.
This past weekend, weekend before last, he really got on some bad trucks, buddy.
Yes, he did. He hurt some feelings.
He jumped on some bad ones.
Yeah, he grabbed him by the horns and said, "Oh, I'm coming out."
Yeah, that was awesome. That was a good deal.
That's good to see.
I'm glad of it. Them fellas like it.
All the young guns. Hey, while we're talking about young guns, all right, we talked about this last week. Somehow slipped through the cracks. Mason Hogue is what? How old is he?
I think he's like 6. No, I don't think. I think he's about the same age as Walker.
Okay, so he should be a young gun.
Yeah, I think so. But see, I think what happened to that, because I think they had him and his daddy might have been registered.
Somehow, yeah.
Or something they got a little confusing, but yeah.
Well, we got 6 young guns. We got a 6-pack now. We had a 6-pack all along. We just didn't realize.
It kind of slipped under the cover.
I kind of feel bad because we highlighted it so much, and he's been left out. But
yeah, that was
Mason with the Mud Cephas is a young gun, and he's
the back flipper. He's the one that did the back flip off the truck in the mud hole, man.
He probably should have got the belt for the backflip if I would have known how young he was at the time. I missed the backflip.
I feel sure they'll be at a race this weekend because they travel pretty good bit. They go.
Yep.
The little white S10, the Mud Cephas.
That's right. I hear that truck. He's been talking to old Curtis a little bit. Dirt Dog were asking about some gears and some questions, so that thing might pick up.
It runs pretty decent.
Oh yeah, it does good. He got out the hole too. He got stuck once, but he made it out once.
CJ said he signed his first autograph at Palmetto last weekend. Yeah. I got to sign one too. I think it was Ricky Hartzall's son come running up with the paper and said, Mr. BT, you'll sign this? It was the Young Guns photo, I said, boy, I ain't on it. I said, Walker's over there in the truck. You want him to sign? No, I want you to sign it too. So I signed it, and he went over there and let Walker and everybody else sign it. But awesome. That's what it's about, man. That's what it's about. Good deal.
Yep, all them young kids. Hopefully we got under construction squared away a little better. I think we had a converter that just died.
Don't you? Yeah. It happens sometimes, man.
We took it apart and Curtis stuck the input shaft or whatever. He's got one for testing. Yeah. It was like it was toast.
He said it was English he got the autograph from. Yeah, CJ, I wanted to watch that Blazer he got that run. That thing's rolling.
Oh, that Blazer and that FJ Cruiser, whatever, Land Cruiser.
CJ was on here last weekend. I don't know if he spilled the beans about that truck or not. We might have been offline when he spilled the beans about that Blazer, but that's a killer. Oof.
Yeah, that is a killer. He's got some power in that thing.
That thing it's rough. It's rough. But I'm ready to do some shootout racing. Rick signing autographs too.
Heck yeah. That's what happens when you have a belt on. Everybody's, oh man.
Everybody wants it, though. Get them autographs. So y'all come on to Tyndall Farm this weekend to the Tyndall Farm 500 with the turd curve.
with the Kings.
The Kings Street.
Kings
How's it the King of Street? Super Street.
They got Randall Maury running with Dembo.
He might be. Randall might be running with him. I see he's got everything for sale. They don't made that boy put everything up for sale. Will you see that?
Done hurt his feelings so bad he's done. He said he's gonna go drag racing because there's no crying in drag racing. I'm not sure if he's been drag racing before.
He ain't been drag racing much.
Oh, they cry and they shoot you in drag racing.
Yeah, that drag racing is something else. Randall going drag racing. I see he's selling out of mud racing.
Mm-hmm.
He come to Brantford one time. Now he's selling out of boy. I tell you, hey, that's how it happens, man. It bees like that sometimes.
Well, Steve stole the crown last year. It was only a matter of time. We went down there and pushed him off the podium, and he ain't been able to get back on it.
That small block class is a rough class,
it's tough, man.
It's a rough class.
I mean,
you gotta.
Normally, I do decent, and I can't even get on the podium when.
Don't feel bad, bro.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Series race, I'm just kind of kicking the dirt, looking at the ground, like, damn, what did we do?
I turned mine over twice last year, and I fixed it last time. It was running good toward the end of the season. I think I won like the last 2 or 3 races into the season, and then I guess everybody else went in the shop, and that shit's over.
Yep, they've been working.
We coming. I'm surprised Steve ain't been on here. He probably hauling some wood or something.
Like Kevin Shaw's going out there Saturday.
He'll be there Friday. See y'all Friday.
The day we'll make a weekend out of it. You see me Saturday, hopefully.
Yeah, make a weekend out of it. That's right by the lake.
I think the Godfather's cooking out there. I think
they're cooking Friday night. Yeah, that'd be a good deal.
Hey, look, Steve, he's just being quiet. He's watching.
Oh yeah, he's watching. He ain't got nothing to say. He's on here.
He's watching Rick.
Yeah, see Rick. Rick said, "Yep." Ricky Hart's like, "What's up, Bo?" Dad had a small block in the day. A 3.7 and 3/8 where in what?
Bring it on out.
3.7 3/8. Yeah.
Yeah, but see, that's a misconception too. When I get y'all hear me hemming and hawing about people chasing numbers.
Yeah.
Why I don't like chasing numbers, because what sometimes happens when you're chasing numbers, you're wanting to help the track, help the truck sometimes chase a number. And
getting away from what you're doing.
That's what happens sometimes that, like on the flat track, let's say, they keep trying to make that track hook better and better to make the truck run faster.
Yeah. I think, that's one thing about Patrick's aspect of it. His aspect was safety. He said the trucks was getting too fast.
Yep.
And he was trying to slow him down, but he didn't want to slow him down as much as he did. But
that rain slowed him down.
Yeah, that
rain. It's like you show some of them passes to somebody and say, "Oh man, that's a 12-second, 200-foot pass," and they look at you and you're like, "Man, that's nothing."
Yeah,
jump in there. That's like a lot harder than a 4. I'll tell you. That's way harder than a 4.
That's like I was telling you earlier, is that Walker had his little buddies with him from school. I might have said this earlier on here, but not. But they was talking to me and they said, "What, Mr. BT said, Walker said you got the track record for this class down here." I was like, "Yeah." They said, "What is it?" I said, "It's a 4.0. He said, "A 4.0. I said, "Yeah." "You run a 4.0. I hadn't ran yet. I said, "Yeah." I said, "But I ain't gonna run it tonight." you ain't gonna run it tonight. It's totally
Johnny couldn't even run it. It was that bad.
Yeah. You ain't gonna run it tonight. But yes, I think mud racing kind of got them chasing numbers. I'm kind of hoping it kind of goes back.
Goes back to some of the consistency class and then chasing numbers, and everybody wanting to meet a number to compare themselves to this guy over here that's a couple states away because they know that he runs this number or whatever. But
that's right.
Bring that number onto the mud hole.
I mean, I like the mud hole myself. That's the equalizer. Ball hole.
Good 5-7 second pass or something,
Well, 13 or 12 like we was running.
He was turning them.
I mean, that's pretty good when my little 327's turning, 6,800 RPM for 12 seconds. It's pretty good motor, man.
Yeah. It was holding so long. I was sitting there watching the gauges, like, thinking to myself, like, do I turn it over 7 or less than 7? Like, because it would turn up to the freaking moon. 20 seconds for Ricky on the rug.
Yeah. And you and chasing them numbers better your truck was kind of like I guess it's what kind of racing you doing? Because
that's right. Well, it's like sometimes we go and everybody wants to know what our cut tires trucks run, because that's a class that I feel like it's not really chasing numbers. They're racing each other, but everybody feels like if you spit them out a number, they know how fast your truck is, but you don't know what the heck that truck was just running on.
Yeah, that's right.
Like
it's track
Johnny
difference.
ran a 4 something, like you say, 4.3 or something. I think that's what Johnny ran at Palmetto. Normally Johnny can run a 2.7, 2.6,
that's right. Yeah,
whatever, and he ran a 4 or something. That's how muddy it was.
And that's another thing. The series tracks, all 3 of the tracks are different.
That's
4
right.
of the tracks, all of them is a different race, basically.
And I've seen it muddy up there at Scotty's and all. They put a lot of water on it. It'll slow them down.
Yeah. We used to run every other weekend. Yeah, I know. I don't see how y'all made a living running every other weekend, Scotty. Get better between every pass, yeah. I got a lot of belt, Rick says.
That's right. That's like, like them horseshoes, like at Twitty's.
Yeah.
Sometimes everybody's like, yeah, I think a 26 or a 27 is pretty fat. I've run a 27, I think, at Twitty's. But you never know what the condition's going to be. Sometimes it's a 40-second pass.
Yeah, I mean, you don't ever know. No, Rick, you weren't lucky, Rick. You earned that one, brother. That truck's been getting better and better every weekend, every race.
That's right.
Y'all been doing y'all's homework.
He almost won the horseshoe race, but I think Riggs got him by like 19 thousandths or something like that.
Yeah, that kind of, I don't know. That's a little different, I think, because Rick run every other aspect of it and got second in the horseshoe.
Yep.
He should have been the champ, I think, personally. But
he almost had him on pure time.
Yeah, it is what it is. That's how it works.
All on pure time.
Say what you want. Ain't no want to see a bulldozer make more passes than the trucks. I ain't had to get a bulldozer for my truck.
I went out 4 times.
Man, I mean, hey, don't know if you don't try it. What's up, Addison? Addison on the night.
Addison was trying.
Yeah, I mean,
Addison had another tire. He was gone.
He did pretty good. He got a belt too, didn't
he? Yep.
Straighten that up.
Yep.
Get that out of here.
Palmetto had ended the class after the one pass because it just wasn't.
After they pushed the mud out. Whatever. I tried not to give them to push the mud out, David, because I didn't want no excuses, to be honest with you. So, I mean, but hey, it is what it is. I didn't make them push the mud out.
Nope. Honestly, if most of Big Tire hadn't broken, they would have come out, I think. I know my buddy Kit right there would have made it out.
See, that's the thing, everybody.
That thing would have made it out the hole, no problem. Because Ricky made it out.
Yeah.
It was a mud hole. It was old school, bro. That was the problem.
Yeah. Everybody. See, the thing about it was a bunch of them trucks wasn't bogging down.
They were breaking.
It was breaking some.
Or overheating. Like Louis.
That's
Louis' truck never had a chance. It was never spinning the tires. It'd burn up the transmission.
Yeah, see, that's the difference. They wasn't bogging down.
They were breaking.
You bob it or had to get out of it, and you was getting. I mean, I probably had 1,000 pounds under mine when I washed that thing Sunday morning. I'm telling you.
After 4 passes, Bo, I couldn't see nothing. But I'll tell you, I could see the engine perfectly because it was dried in. That's something you got.
I was ready for it. My truck was ready for it, David. Poke David a little more. That mud truck I got.
Yeah, we were debating on that kit, whether to let the V-treads go or not. But a lot of the V-treads thought they were going to make it worse for us.
Yeah, it would have been worse.
They thought they were going to dig deep ruts.
I don't know what kind of mud and clay. I think Patrick's is mostly like sand clay or clay.
I think it was clay, and they brought in a lot of sand lately.
Put a little sand in
filthy.
It.
It kind of reminded me of Lil Dude because it didn't have any traction.
No, it was digging.
It just gets out the way. You got to spin the tires really, really hard.
But see, the thing about it that I liked about it, it never rutted up. There was never no ruts.
No, it didn't.
The whole night. I mean, yeah, it worked out great, man. This is the DOT Mud Series, David. Come on now. This ain't the flat track races.
Nope. Yeah, Jared Branchville said, deep pit. Yeah. Branchville's normally a mud bog.
Yeah. I mean, you got to be ready for everything, like Rick says. I mean, it's
like next time it's going to be not a dry road because you're going to deep till it, but it'll be more to the advantage of the dirt trucks, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, you got to make them happy. David says, why not? I mean, David, you probably could have made through that horsepower, but
you didn't try.
Y'all's motor ain't covered up like ours are. Mine is, so. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. Steve's letters. Yeah, I know.
I heard we're getting tractor stacks on that thing.
Huh?
I heard stacks on it. Tractor stacks on that spare parts.
Yeah, it's.
My headers, I think, were in the mud too. Mine go down by the leaf springs, and they're lower than the leaf springs.
Well, mine's got the turnbacks on them, so
that helps.
That makes it. I did. Stephanie says she enjoyed watching us fools, huh? And the mud bogging, Miss Stephanie.
That's right. We like it all. I like it all. I'll tell you.
I enjoy it. Yeah.
Horseshoe, flat track, deep mud. We do it all.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's what we're trying to do in the series. We're trying to get a little bit of everything, not just one aspect of one racing, you know.
That's right. And that's why we wanted to throw in the horseshoe deal to go ahead and some of the guys wanted to do a bunch of horseshoe racing. Let's throw a class, all horseshoes everywhere that we can.
Yeah. I mean, be the consistent horseshoe racing class. I mean, I don't care about horseshoes, but I run them. Believe me, I run them. I don't like them at all.
And then we'd have
a little do mud ball, not a little do mud race. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I know y'all have it closed in by next year. Bullet.
Yeah.
That little bit of weight ain't gonna hurt you. That when you got 1,200 horsepower.
Make them panels when you can take them off in the dry.
Yeah.
You know, I like it to just keep the motor from getting dirty anyway.
Yeah, it's like my motor was spotless. My motor was spotless. I had a speck of mud on it when I got home. Yeah, I hope we do. We're working on that too, Steve. So trying to find something local around y'all boys in Georgia. But
that's right. We tried hard with the Southern Thunder, but they just never let us
run. Had to work with us, yeah.
They always wanted to make us run at like 12 at night.
10 to 12 at night. I don't think anybody
enjoys that.
So if you got a local track around there, Steve, you might even go into Florida if you can find one close to you around there.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
That's what some of these guys don't realize, that some of these dudes travel. Steve comes from almost Florida every time. CJ and them, they come from Pennsylvania, you know.
Yeah.
That's a long way.
We talked about it, Scotty. I don't think we got in touch with him yet. I haven't. I don't know if Red has.
No, I haven't talked to her yet, but we want to get up with them. I think it'd be fun. That'd be something else heads up. Maybe we could cross over and race with some other people. See if any of them diesels can hang with any of us. We'll feed them the small block class. If them diesels think they got something, feed them those guys first, right?
Yeah. But see, bodega racing ain't nothing in the middle of that track. That's what I don't like.
Yeah, that's true.
No guardrail or nothing.
That's when Jay crashed up there with him, right?
Yeah. I don't like that.
Truck crossed over. Might have to work on safety a little bit.
I mean, we can bring them to Branchville. They can run them down here.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to get that fixed up in line. CJ, I'm coming north. Where you going north to? Richmond. There's racing in Richmond, see, Scotty? Now we're north of Richmond, Virginia. some hill in the hole this weekend. Horseshoe racing. Rhett's going to represent us and win the big. That'd be the big tire, mid tire class, right, Rhett?
Do what now? I'm sorry, I was reading.
Yeah, I'm trying to read too and talk. You going to win that to represent and bring the championship back from the King of Streets?
Man, I hope we can do something against them Tindall Farm boys. I know Corey's chomping at the bit. Misunderstood's ready. G-Spup's ready.
But their race is let's see, it's the what they call them, the Mud Outlaws against the King of Streets, right? Ain't know what I think? Ain't know what it is? Well, who's the Mud Outlaws? Who's that? That's the Godfather group.
All us rednecks, I think. We ain't kings, okay. So I guess we're all outlaws.
There you go. I got you.
I ain't gonna claim to be king of nothing. I'll tell you that right now. Neither.
Hill and hole side by side. Well, I know I see some of that stuff they run that hill and hole in. It's pretty boggy too.
Mm-hmm.
The one Scott and them be running. I mean, it looks pretty damn boggy.
I seen it be too muddy for some of them guys too, though. At Matt's, it was too boggy, I heard. Hopefully Blaine will have the perfect track, right?
I hope it's a bog hole.
I hope it's boggy as crap, like it was last time. People get stuck. I can crawl over the hill, right, BT? Crawl around it in the mud truck.
I'll be pulling for you, brother. I can tell you.
See,
I might be there to support you. We'll see. I'm gonna try.
I'm ready to see my man Corey hit that turn too. Big day.
I'm gonna let Corey fly his flag. Give him a couple flags support because he'd be hard to beat, him and Dave.
Mm-hmm.
And they all running that mid tire class too, ain't they?
I hope they are. Yeah, I think you would like to jump and run pit, BT.
I ain't about them jumps, man.
You don't even get airborne, really. You just kind of walk through it.
Shit, I seen Jay and them get airborne running things. I ain't riding a Jeep Cherokee now. I ain't riding no Jeep Cherokee neither. I like to try them.
Talking about that ape, huh? It'll be flying.
I'm trying. Like I said, I broke some brackets off the back end. I don't know how I broke it off in Orangeburg. Didn't see it, or broke it off at Patrick's. I saw it Saturday when I watched it after the race. So I get that welded back up. All that little bit of horsepower.
Get her healthy.
Yeah, I had some work on the carburetor because mine was breaking down. Sounded like when it got to the other end, it was wanting to pull out like it's supposed to. So
I think we had our exhaust in the mud. I know I did. It just fit, and it sounded weird too. It was just like kind of.
I redid our carburetor. It had some issues with that, so we worked that out. So you hear that, Rick? I had carburetor issues this weekend. This past weekend before last.
I had an issue my first pass. The thing went and then took off. Good thing it was fastest pass. See, it works to your advantage every now and then. You think you like combine, and then you have a bad pass. You go out there and make one good one. I'll take it.
Yeah. Yep. I'll take it that time.
That's why it's fun to mix it up, man. I hate the same thing every time. I hate to always say that.
Yeah, my boss man said we going back to the fuel. He don't like that fuel we running now. So we going back to VP.
I think we're in some deep mud.
Yeah, I have a lot to do with it. Real deep mud.
The king of turns, Riggs.
That's right, Riggs. At his home track.
Riggs has been on it lately. Riggs, you running in the big boy class? Or you running the small tire class? I know you got to be going for the Kings.
Yeah, Riggs is watching. I can't see who's watching. It won't show us who's watching. Riggs, you on here watching? Comment up here, Bo.
We can just see. Yeah, that's Rick, not Riggs. Huh? I wish it would tell
Riggs.
Us he's watching.
Comment Riggs, Riggs or your pops. Blaine. Comment on him.
They're probably out at the track working. Blaine said they've been out there nonstop. I think he's moving in there.
Yeah, been out there long, getting that thing worked out, brother.
I believe they got lights. They got guardrails around the turn now because it worked out good last time, and I'm glad nobody went over the turn.
Shecky did, didn't he? He took the ape over the turn.
Under control. Yeah.
Yeah, under control over the hill.
He almost went in that 10-foot deep pond on the other end. Like, Bo, don't put your tires in that thing.
Yeah. Hopefully got all that figured out. We can send it. David said he bent the flux capacitor. I hear that.
It happens to the best of us.
I'm just glad to see y'all showing up and going racing.
Yep.
Get us out here. Get this
after
list started.
This race, there's gonna be a good little break.
It's gonna be a little break. It's hot.
It's too
after
hot.
This one, I think August, ain't it? End of August to the next race.
In August.
Be a good little break. It's been a rough four. It's been about 5 weeks of racing. 4, 5 weeks of racing.
Yeah.
Had last weekend off for the
like
fourth.
nonstop.
I don't know.
Wash them, fix them, wash them, fix them.
Yep.
Try to run them. Hope you did good. If you didn't do good, you still got to wash them and fix them.
Yep. Wash them and fix them. It's always washing and fixing.
Feed it some more money.
That's a fact. That's the bad part about it. Ain't broke nothing important yet. Knock on wood. So that's good.
I'm just glad this race is at night this weekend.
Be a lot cooler. It's hot. Smoking.
I don't know what everybody did this weekend, but we cooked. We tried to go in the boat, and even riding in the boat, it was hot.
Yeah. And once you stopped, we was on the lake too. If you're a stop, oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't for me. Come up north and race. Lots of shade and not so hot. Yeah, it's a lot cooler. It's hot down here, boy. I hate this time of year. Damn, I hate it.
Why we need a race when it's cooler, because we're in South Carolina, the mecca of mudball racing. We got more mudball tracks than anybody, I think. Good ones too, don't we, BT?
So jam up. That's why we get this list started. We have them coming from everywhere trying to get on it.
That's right.
They know. I know y'all were scared. Whatever. Little dudes at 28. It won't be so hot up there. I don't get that damn hot, does it?
They're close to the coast, so sometimes that helps.
It'll be a breeze.
Yep. I had to go out to eat. We went out to eat. I don't remember where. We went out.
I might stay this time.
Tina took us somewhere out to eat. It was real good. Had a big
last race. I drove up there and back in one day. I don't know if I'm gonna do that again.
Man, that's a long day.
That's a long ride. Long ride. I think I left the house at 4:30 and got back home at 3.
Jeez. So
we was rolling, baby.
That's like Patrick's race. I didn't get home till after 3. By the time we finished up everything.
Yeah, I got home late too, but
it's about dead.
I bet you would have made it. Yeah, he would have done. Don would have made that thing would have got on top and gone.
Yeah, it would have. I tell you, I couldn't believe it again when Steve got stuck. I knew he was rolling.
It was a hole at that end, boy. You had to be digging to get out that end down there.
And it was worse after the finish line than to the finish line.
I'm gonna try, Steve. That's kind of hard for me to get off of work, to be honest with you. I'm too broke to spend the night. That's why I just drive.
We should Airbnb this time, Kit. We need to figure out what the deal is.
Find some good Airbnbs. I think I'd rather stay Saturday night and drive home Sunday than Friday night.
Yep.
Yeah, I know you got home at 5:15. You followed me home.
Yeah, he was washing his truck though before he left. How long did you wash the truck for, Steve?
That's 5:15 at Patrick's. Okay.
Yeah.
Heading up early Friday. 26. Kit, what you got Labor Day weekend? I know you complained. You was the one fussing about us changing these dates. You got big plans Labor Day? If we run Labor Day weekend? I say wash that thing for 45 minutes.
Hey, that's better than about 6 hours later.
I had to wash 2 of them, brother.
I put the sprinkler in there. I normally don't do that, but I let the sprinkler run all day the next day. Knock 90% of it off.
Mine ain't that bad. We got that 1.5-inch fire hose. It's a lot of mud. There's a bunch of mud on it, but it's a lot easier than a regular freaking water hose, boy.
Oh,
I can imagine y'all having to do that. It's got to suck.
Yeah, you gotta have something good to wash it with. That can turn, 5-hour project into 30 minutes.
Oh yeah. I tell you something, they got that stuff they spray on them dirt bikes. I see on YouTube and stuff. It's mud falls right off of them. I gotta find out what that is to spray up under mine.
Huh.
Renting RVs, yeah. All right, well, Rhett, I guess we'll might see you Saturday. Everybody else, Rhett will see you Saturday.
I'll be there.
Tyndall Farms going for them King of Super Streets, baby. There. And Corey. Slick Products, BT. Look us up some, Kit. Get us some. Might get a sponsorship off of them.
Hey, we're always hunting.
We hunting them. So I guess everybody, if you're in town, come on. I think gates open at Tyndall Farms at 4. Check them out, Tyndall Farms Mud Racing. I think that's the
racing at 7.
And racing at 7. Yeah, Branch's mud is aggravating to get off.
Oh, yeah. That big old turn, if you haven't tried it or seen it yet, it's about 10, 15 foot tall. It's something different. I'll give him that.
I think they were supposed to get degrees on it this week and post it or something, wasn't they?
He said he was going. We'll see if anybody can tote the front tire around the turn. That's what I did last time. We pulled that front left up.
I said, like them late models.
Good. Yeah, like a late model. Curtis said, I don't know what the hell you're trying to do.
Hey, Bo, you got to win. You got to send it, Bo. What's up, Blaine?
There's the Godfather.
There's the Godfather. Give us something going on. What time y'all gates open at 4?
That's right. Racing at 7, I believe.
Racing at 7. Drivers meeting probably about, 6:30, something like that.
I know that's going to be a jam-up show. Blaine's been talking to everybody, getting everybody riled up.
I see he's got like a water balloon fight for the kids and all kind of stuff.
Yeah, if you got the kids, bring them on. They got over 1,000 water balloons to smash Blaine with.
Gates open at 4. Must be
drivers meeting at 6:30.
Drivers meeting at 6:30. Racing at 7. I think he's gonna do the power wheels first. Power wheels gonna go on there first. Then he's gonna run the flat track, and then on to the horseshoe hill and hole. So
that's right.
He's got lights. Blaine says he's got some camping. Y'all hit him up.
That's right. They've got primitive camping.
Primitive camp. If you want to come out there Friday night, stay Saturday night, hit him up. He'll hook you up. What's the entry? I think the entry's still 50, ain't it? 50, I think he said. I believe. Don't quote me on that. So. I think it's 50. And
all I know is there's going to be one class to be in.
Yes, sir.
That's 0 to 38 and a half.
That's right. If you're going to represent the series, that's the class you want to get in, the 38 and a half class.
We want to try to chew on them a little bit. We tried last time.
Y'all coming to show them. We're going to bring it, fly them flags and get in that class. That's the class you want you in.
That's right.
No small block class. It's all tire size over there at Tyndall. So 35 and down and 38 and a half and down. And then 44 and down or whatever.
I'm not sure. But I know you can run up to a 38 and a half.
They ain't got no small. They ain't got no. You ain't got to have like a 38 or 35 tires can run up. I reckon you ain't got to change tires.
Yep, I believe so. Not one of them funky, where they don't want the little tires stealing the candy from the big tire somehow.
Yeah. $50 V-tread. $50 V-tread and Mega's $100. Okay, I got you, Blaine. $50 entry on all classes. Mega is and V-tread's $100. So
that's right. And remember, most consistent 2 passes of the day gets you a Tyndall Farms belt right here. 2023 Tyndall Farms belt. It's pretty cool.
This will be their first belt giveaway at Tyndall Farms.
I believe so.
And you'll get a check. Somebody gets a check. He gives away the checks too. So
big checks, Bo.
The big checks. Go out and get the big checks. I got one of them. That's the only one I got. I got from there when we series raced over there last year, I think.
Yep. I got one last time we were there. So maybe we're lucky enough. Somebody will get another one.
We'll trade.
Yeah, you got to be lucky with that class. There'll probably be 30 trucks in that one class.
I hope he gets 30 trucks in the class. That's a good deal. Good truck count.
Usually that's
all classes but consistency. He's running consistency. He ain't running consistency. He said all class but consistency. So I don't know if he's running consistency. I think he's running. I think he's saying
that consistency won't be eligible for the belt, I guess is what.
Yeah. Well, I think
Godfather will probably do a video and let y'all know what's happening.
Yeah, y'all tune on Godfather on the Tyndall Farms.
We just give him a belt to give away.
Yep. Helping them out, trying to help them out. They help us. We try to help them.
That's right. Sponsored by the Dirt Dauber Fabrication right over my shoulder.
Pick them up for them fast mud truck parts. I think Blaine has run an unlimited class too for y'all boys too. Limited or unlimited.
Yep. As far as I know, there will be unlimited, Addison. Bring that demon on.
Yep. he's going to run it. He said he'd run it down the middle. He had enough room to run it. I think he's going to run it from the curve back.
Hopefully they got what caught on fire. I heard Johnny caught on fire at some point at Palmetto.
I think the breather might have been backfiring or something. I don't think it was nothing major.
I heard that's a big old something in that thing.
Ooh, man. Oh, that's a big thing. It's a lot. It is a lot.
It's two of our motors.
Probably a little more.
Dang.
Why are you coming to my house for, Blaine? I'm about to go to sleep. Don't come to my house.
He's coming over. That's scary, bro. You crawling in bed, Blaine's coming over.
We have to get on here later. I'm about to come over.
Yep.
Hey, hold on a second. I'll send you something on Facebook. Give me a second here. Don't.
Addison says nothing caught on fire. I heard it caught on fire, but I guess I was wrong, Addison.
I thought it was backfiring or whatever the heck it was doing.
I don't know.
Just give me a second here.
I know Mr. Bill caught on fire. I'll tell you that. I was glad to see him get out of there safely. With the snowman.
It's
Kit says it caught on fire. I heard it and saw it. It saw flames. I cannot confirm or deny the accusations.
Oh crap! Hold on a second. I'm trying to. There we go.
It wasn't actually burning. It just had fire. I guess. That's why, Johnny, we'd make you wear your daggone fire suit, Johnny. We love you, but wear your fire suit, right, BT?
That's right. That's why you got to wear it. I told you, and them shoes.
Johnny, you better put that on. He said, I said, Patrick, you better go get Johnny. We don't want to see anybody burn up, and that's what will happen.
All right, Blaine, I sent you the link if you want to get on here real quick before we get off and go to bed.
Yep. Oh, that's why he was coming over to your house.
Yeah, I reckon.
So you don't need to send him to be live.
Maybe come on in now.
No fire suit for Johnny. Johnny better wear a fire suit. We ain't playing it.
No fire suit, no race, man.
That's right. Can't play them games.
No, sir.
Because if you allow somebody to do it, they all want to do it, right, BT? So we can't make an exception.
And then when something happens, it's going to be on us, and we ain't having that.
Y'all let these guys run like this?
Yeah. Hey, click on that link I sent you real quick before we get off here. I did. Or you ought to just be able to click on it and say put your name on it or whatever.
We get Blaine on there. Technology sometimes is hard. Sometimes it's different on different people's phones and stuff too. We had a hard time getting Twitty on.
You ought to put your name in it. No shit, no. You ain't got nobody that knows what they're doing. Where's Jordan? Hell, my wife's in here half naked and shit about to go to sleep.
We're trying to teach the old dog new tricks. We're trying to get Blaine on here, Tony.
He's fussing and raising devil.
Hey,
what's up, Tony?
If he can't figure it out, we can always have him on for 30 minutes or something tomorrow. Or have a special edition for a minute.
You might have to copy it and put it in your URL thing and do it online.
We was talking about the list, Tony, about that snowman versus cheese puff we got locked in. All we need now is a snowman.
Yep. He ain't too computer savvy.
Hey, if you got the link, Tony, click it on. We'll be on here for another couple minutes.
Can you click on the link, Riggs? Here we go. Okay, I got you. Hold on a second. Give me a second.
It's that same one. It's always the same link. Shouldn't tell all y'all that. Everybody will have 25 people.
Yeah. We can monitor them, I reckon.
Yeah, right.
It says it went through, Blaine. Hold on a second. It's coming. You got your camera on, Bo?
Oh, there man. What is that thing?
All right, give me a second.
Oh, I don't know what's on this other screen right here. What's happening?
We got the man himself on here. Can you hear us, Blaine? Can you talk? I can't hear him.
That's the same thing we had with Twitty. We had no audio.
No audio, Blaine. I can't hear you. Oh, Lord. But what in the world we got
Tony.
going here?
Tony, can we hear you?
Hey, man, how y'all today?
Blaine, you got your speakerphone off or something.
He got to enable his mic.
You got to enable your mic. Damn, it's still daylight outside.
Yeah. I just pulled up at the house.
It's storming and dark as
Blaine, you got to try it again and enable your mic, brother. We can't hear you.
He's talking away.
I don't know what he's trying to say, but he's talking.
I'm glad I just had to hit like one button now to be able to get pulled up.
I can't hear you, Blaine. We can't hear you.
I would be screwed.
You ain't talking.
Where's Jordan at?
That's what I told him.
He's got rigs there, and that's the problem, I think.
God dang.
Fix that thing for you, Daddy. There's Riggs.
There's Riggs. Get him straight. So we all think Corey's going to win the 38.5 class. What do you think, Tony?
I'm not betting against Corey. I can tell you that. I'm gonna just be honest with you. Corey's on the roll. Corey knows that Bronco, and Corey definitely knows that track.
That's right.
So I told him the other day I wouldn't bet against him. We working trying to get the snowman back together. It melted the transmission.
Oh man!
Oh, we got it. We got it.
We got you now. I can hear you now. Oh Lord, do we got him talking now?
Oh, it's all good, buddy.
Sweet Jesus.
Yeah.
I should have set this up earlier today.
Bo, when you got much, I got more business than a Philadelphia lawyer going on right now.
I understand that, brother.
You kind of look like one of them glasses. You look sophisticated.
Boy, I get more wrap up my glasses. You should see me when I put them old glasses on.
At least you can see, though, right?
Yeah, honest to God, you get older, your vision and the lengths get shorter.
I don't know what length you talking about.
Yeah, I'm going with the vision.
Well, see, you still a young pup.
I'm going with the vision.
When we get old like me and Mr. Bill, you got to stand closer to the base.
Yep. You like one of them old men in the bathroom trying to pee for an hour.
Yeah.
Hey, that's not funny because when you got kidney stones, that hour takes a long time. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm telling you, that's terrible. I feel for y'all.
So fill us in on the farm, Godfather.
Well, y'all, I'm gonna tell you,
what's
we've been busting our tail. I mean, Friday night, me and old Chandler the Spaz. I start calling him Spaz. That thing, Bo, me and him stayed up all night long, Bo. All night. We did not go to sleep until 12 o'clock the next day, and then back up and went to spend afternoon in the river with the girls.
Dang.
But no, we got the track looking good, y'all. It's amazing the help I had, y'all, to support this race from you. I mean, everybody, you know. It just means a lot to me and my family and friends that come out, you know, and support this race, y'all. First of all, we're gonna start off with the power wheels, sharps, probably about quarter till. Get them in there and get them power wheels going, y'all. And then we're going to try and have the drivers meeting at 6:30 on the dot, y'all. We got a couple things to go over. So if you can, you got all day to get there. Please come out. It's a $50 entry fee for across the board. V-Trez is $100 and Megas is $100. We got right now, I think $1,500 to put into classes. That's going to determine how many trucks we got in each class. My truck count is like 10 or better is full payout. And then if you got 10 or more in that truck, I'm going to throw that $500 on top of it. If not, we'll have to bust it down to the next class. But I do know we got $1,500 cash to donate to each class. and it's going to be a good race, boy. I've done had people calling from Virginia, Pennsylvania, Florida, Georgia, and all over South Carolina. Done call. If you want to come in and camp out with us, come on. I mean, it's going to be under the stars. We're going to have a great time.
That's right. Primitive camping available, right? Come hang
Yes,
out.
Sir. Yes, sir. I will have
whatever.
some water hoses out there where you can wash and sponge off a little bit,
Hey, that makes a big difference.
Yeah, a lot of difference.
Just a little bit of fresh water makes a big difference.
But I went last Thursday and bought a giant flag, boy. It's a 12 by 18, y'all.
Heck yeah.
Awesome. Good deal.
I'd love to be over there right now and catch that view of that daggone flag against that right there, y'all.
Yep, that'll be awesome.
Blaine, where'd you get the flag and the pole from?
The pole was donated to me by Dominion Energy. And the flag come out of Smokes. Did y'all know there's a sewing room in Smokes? And that's all they do is American flags. So if you buy a flag down there, that's American made.
Well, see, I want to get one to put up at Orangeburg, right there by the complexes.
Right.
And I want to put one up there.
Well, if they don't have no more, you show borrow mine when I ain't racing.
All right.
That flag will make Dave Renfro proud right there.
Good
I
flag.
was thinking about putting it on my king size bed afterwards, but I don't want to do that. The dog will get dirty.
Real important question: who's calling the action this weekend in the town?
We got a old timer. He ain't an old timer. He's a young guy, but BT knows when I say this name. He used to do all the announcing at Yamasee. Todd Patchett.
Okay.
Oh, good deal. He's a good one. That's a good one.
Todd's coming. He's gonna try to fill in Dave Winfro's shoes, but they ain't nobody got feet big enough to fill old Dave in. I'm gonna miss him this weekend.
Todd's gonna be a good
Dave's
one.
Got the advantage of knowing everybody, and
that's one good thing about Dave Winfro. I don't believe he's got a. He don't. I mean, I don't think he don't know nobody.
Yeah, he knows everybody. So we got a new announcer, so that means everybody's got to prove themselves to the announcer to make them say something about him, right?
There you go. The wife got on me. There you go. The wife got on me today about coming. We was coming back from spending the day with the grand youngin, and she got on me about last night's post about just thanking one or two people. Y'all, there's so many to thank and remember to thank. I just apologize if I didn't call your name. But it really means a lot to everybody that helps me.
You've had a team.
Yes, sir.
Team effort.
It's a team effort for every track in South Carolina.
That's right.
It takes a team.
Yep.
Blaine, you ever get the grass cut?
Do I?
You ever get the grass cut?
Oh, my God. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Well, I was just wondering.
3 lawnmowers and 5 bush hogs. I know.
I was just wondering because the cutter was still at the shop.
No, we cut it. We cut it with the little John Deere of ours.
Okay.
We got to do some fine tuning this weekend, or this week.
I walked out the back of the shop.
But 2 more days.
It ain't but 2 more days.
Back of the shop, seen it still sitting there. I said, well, I guess he didn't cut the grass with that one.
Yeah. Michael Brown's running around with his head like a chicken with his head cut off, so he didn't have time to come by and get it, y'all. I mean, it's amazing, with what we can get done in such a little time to do it in.
And that's something good for some of these other guys to see is how much some of y'all work together and interact and do stuff for each other. It is kind of a family. And
the family.
How much y'all put on the line to give us somewhere to play.
I'm telling you.
People are quick to be like, oh, it's too muddy, or I didn't like the track. But, man, it takes so much. Y'all put so much heart and soul into racing.
Oh, yeah.
I did something a week ago that I thought I'd never do. Is I resigned from railroad days. I'll be doing my last gunfight in September. I've been doing it for 30 years, and it takes a lot to do stuff like that.
Yep.
But I thought all my friends said, it would. You ain't gonna do it. You ain't gonna do it. But I got to hang it up, Bo.
Yep.
I got too many irons in the fire.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to choose, and having a track is a major freaking ordeal, isn't it? 3 of y'all know Nobody knows it more than 3 of y'all right now.
Well, that's like when Orangeburg, before we run our race, when they had the monster truck show out there, the track was not at all.
And lost Tony.
We lost Tony. Tony, we lost your audio.
Riding on the track.
There he is.
But we got it leveled out finally, and I'll tell you, people don't understand the work it takes to put these races on. Just the track prep.
Oh yeah.
That it takes to put them on.
You know, just like this, y'all. Shout out to Twitty. He had the track in Wagner. Could y'all imagine the sleepless nights that he's went through, him and Amanda and that crew?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Trying to get it right. You know how long some of y'all been doing it.
Yeah.
But hey, ain't nobody guessed the trivia question.
Nobody got it right
so far. Well, we got 3 people that's got the track right, but the vehicle wasn't right. BT, you should thinking you could probably get it, BT.
I ain't even gonna comment. I'll let somebody else guess.
Okay. Yeah. But I'll give. I mean, it's just we just went out there that day, and it was a jumping and a scratching and a coughing. Man, I like to blow it up from the daggone gas coming out the carburetor. I mean, it's just somebody. Old Phil Gable knows it.
Phil, I'll tell you what, if you go back and go to our first between
it's on
the pits,
yeah, it's
I
on
believe
there.
it's on there.
Yes, it's on there. Yeah.
If you go watch that,
yeah,
you will get the trivia answer right. I think our first or second between the pits, the ones with the Summers.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
are you giving a prize for the right answer?
Yeah, they get a free pass to come in the gate, BT.
Oh, I thought I got a pit side parking. I was about to spill the beans.
We out of that. We
went
completely out. We sold out. We started on that Sunday and we sold out on that Tuesday night.
That's good. That's awesome, man.
Yep.
It's going to be a good one. How big are the jumps? Everybody wants to know.
That's what I want to know. You got a picture of the jumps? Some jumps.
Put it like this. I run over as fast as I could with my Kubota the other night, and it didn't roughhouse you or nothing. Riggs and Chandler both went over with the pickup trucks, and the back end never did come off the ground.
Yep. So it's going to be good.
Don't
worry about the jumps.
So it's a bump, really. It's going to be a bump.
That's about like a small speed bump, you know.
Yep.
That is a hill.
But I like I'm gonna tell a little story. I hope his mom ain't listening because she'll kill me. But we was riding around on the Kubota the other night, and I ain't gonna say no name, but standing up in the side of the Kubota, holding one, holding the roll cages, right? Standing up beside me.
Yeah.
Well, we went around the hill and was coming down the hill to go into the turn, and hell went across the jump, and didn't even. I looked and he wasn't there no more. He fell off. I didn't know he fell off.
God,
but he got up, wiped it off, and got back on it and rode again. That's
awesome. So, what all y'all running? Y'all running a consistency class and y'all running the unlimited for the unlimited?
The running order. We're going to, like I say, the Hot Wheels is going to be out first, then the unlimited on the flat track. And then we'll start right into the street class. And then we'll have the 0 to 35s, A class. And then we have 0 to 38 and a half, that's B class. We have 0 to 44, that's C, V tread, and then the megas. If we have time, we will run consistency if we have time.
Heck yeah. And this is a series race, right? For another series, right?
Yeah, the boys.
Give them a little plug and let everybody know what's going on.
The boys from up north, Blake Webb and the guys, the King of the Streets, are coming down. They're bringing a few trucks, and that's one of their series races. And also, we got a couple of our guys. We all supposed to get together and talk Friday night, or whoever comes in, throw a little something up together and just all right. If we don't do it, a couple dollars a piece, and the truck the team that wins most of the wins the money, and we'll split it back up with what team wins it. But that's just something on the side.
You got to have a truck in each class, or what's up with that team?
Well,
how is that working? We hungry, right? We hungry, Tony.
There you go. You know, like I say, if you get up there, we all say all the boys from South Carolina wins a couple spots, and the boys from North Carolina, no matter what class they in, wins 1 or 2 spots. The team or the team that wins the most trophies.
Okay.
You know, the wins that little team challenge. If that's if they want to do that.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
That's a good deal.
But
let us know Saturday before the race starts how to get in on that or whatever.
Yeah, we'll
whenever
do
y'all
that.
figure exactly.
Yeah, we'll do that. Also Friday night, for the ones that's coming in early, I'm gonna barbecue some chicken. We got a couple of people bringing some snacks and stuff like that, and some baked beans and coleslaw and all kind of stuff. So if y'all want to come over and hang out and eat with us, feel free.
That's gonna be some good barbecue chicken. Now I know that family secret recipe now. So hey,
last night we went over to Bamberg for the fireworks show, and I've been tinkering with some ribs.
Oh boy!
And I done found the secret to cooking my ribs now because there wasn't a damn bone left when we left.
Dang, bro, that's what I'm talking about.
I know the barbecue chicken's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna barbecue some chicken for everybody, and we'll have a good time. So y'all want to come out and join us Friday night under the stars and pitch a tent, bring a camper. If you bring a camper, you might want to think about bringing a generator. We do have water out there if you got to fill your tanks up. We got plenty of hoses and stuff. Other than that, just we ready to ride, but we ready to have a good time.
You ready to go? What time y'all gonna get there Friday? Somebody wants to come in early. Y'all be there all day?
I'll probably go in tomorrow night.
All right, so y'all be there all day Friday. Somebody's coming in.
All day, off and on all day Friday. I got to deliver the outhouses, as you say it.
Good deal.
Tony's supposed to clean them for me Sunday morning.
Uh-oh.
You what?
Clean them outhouses out?
Nah. I got a bulldozer.
Yeah.
We'll clean them right up.
That's
right.
Gonna
be a good race, though, man. It's gonna be a good one.
The class to be in, Blaine, is the 38.5 class, right? That's the Kings of Super Street class. They have one
think a lot of the boys from Super Street gonna be that.
Yeah, that's the one.
If you want to test your mettle and run against them, 38.5 class, B class,
B class,
B class.
B class, you know, I'm probably pretty sure that I know that one of them $500 bills is going to go in that class.
Yep.
That's going to be a big class.
I know for another fact that I know the another 500 is going into V-Trad. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
We'll have to figure out where we might put 250 in the 35 class and 250 in the street, according to what the truck count looks like.
That's right. What the truck count and what crowd, and hopefully we have a bunch of people, a bunch of trucks.
I've always paid out. I mean, if I didn't have but 8 trucks, I've always paid 3-2-1.
Yep.
Yeah, see, because you got all your spots, so you don't have a good crowd. So,
but you know, I've been pondering on this, y'all, for a while, and the only way we're gonna get prize money is we're gonna have to go up on the entry fee, y'all.
Yep.
You know, and I got 3 track runners right now. You know, BT, I think I still say, you know, if you can afford to build a mud truck, and I know it might shoot myself in the foot, but we got to go up on prize money. You know, if you go in order to win something, you got to pay something.
Well, we're talking about that. Tony, go ahead and talk about going up on prize money a little bit, right? Because I know people gave you a little flack when we tried to.
You're gonna get that. I mean, you're gonna get it.
Well,
go ahead and vent a little bit.
Do what?
Go ahead and vent a little bit on that, right?
Well, I got a politic, so I can't say exactly what I want to say. But
I know the feeling.
Amen, brother.
I love watching all kind of races. I love watching flag track racing. I don't do it myself because I personally don't like it. It's boring to me. Mm-hmm. But some people love doing it. I love a horseshoe. I love a hill. I love a mud hole. Palmetto was wonderful. I'm just mad that the 1 ton only made one good pass. I don't know what happened on the second pass. It just decided to run that day. But you know, we put in a lot of work as a track owner. Oh well, not an owner. I'm not an owner. I am a promoter, operator, whatever you want to call it. But far as running a track, we try to put in as much as we can to you know, we know what it takes to get a truck on the line to race it. All right, that's like the snowman right now. Y'all have. I'm not even gonna mention how much I've had to put in it to get it to Blaine's race Saturday. It's more than I will ever win. I can promise you that.
Oh yeah.
That's all trucks, y'all.
Exactly. And you know when you try to put on a race and try to promote a race and you try to run all classes and nobody shows up, it's very disheartening.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's like a slap in the face, and I don't normally let much things bother me. I don't. I'm not gonna tell you what most people call me, but y'all probably get an idea of what. And
Is
but
that what my wife calls me?
yeah, probably the same thing. Mine just walked out here and told me, because I was ignoring a phone call since I was on the video with y'all. But it's very disheartening.
Oh, yeah.
And it's hard to deal with, and you want to see people race. You want to give them a place to race. You want to give them the best facility you can. But when nobody shows up, it bothers you as a promoter.
Yep.
And will I run them again? I probably will, mainly just because I like watching them run. But it's hard to put money on it when nobody shows up to race for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I don't know about y'all, but I left on that flat track in Arnberg, and it was hooking hard.
Oh yeah.
I'd have loved to seen some of the passes some of them fellas could have made.
DT was pulling the front tire off the ground.
He was toting them, man.
He hit second and it pulled it again. I was like, God.
But you know,
got videos from Orangeburg that I'm trying to slowly dump.
I wish you let me know if you post some videos.
Yeah.
He couldn't make the turn, so he was trying to make it up in the straightaway.
That's right.
You got to do what you got to do, man. Hey,
that's it.
I got to give a shout out to Walker. He beat his daddy.
Yes, sir.
He beats me all the time.
Hey, Walker was driving that Toyota, boy. I'm gonna tell you what he did. Him and the aggravator was my two favorite passes that I enjoyed watching.
That first pass Jackson made on the horseshoe.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, the paper clip.
Yeah,
the paper clip.
I think that should be a staple now. I don't care. At least in one class, and we got to do a paper.
Hey, we could try that at Tyndall. Me and Chandler done tried it one time. Leave on the flat track, make the turn, and blow around it.
I liked it. I mean, I ain't no turning man, but I enjoyed it. It's good.
You got the big old turn that makes your track so much different.
And BT,
cool. Yeah,
the Grape Ape has got a good hard wall to go on this time.
Yeah, it's broke. I gotta do turn some wrenches on that. It's broke right now.
Yeah, we got all the guardrail up Saturday morning. Well, my day is so messed up. I don't know what day it is.
It
I know this Monday, Wednesday is killing me.
Yeah. I keep thinking today's Tuesday.
Yeah, it's rough.
I'm like, I got a couple more days, and then I realized tomorrow's Thursday, and I'm like, oh,
yes,
I'm running out of days.
Yeah,
I just put the transfer case back in mine.
Oh man,
we're trying to finish it up, and I got to work on the boat, and we gonna put the heads on Kinsley's motor tomorrow night.
There we go. That's what I've been waiting on.
Oh, Honey Bun to return. Honey Bun's return.
He's ready.
I hope she comes out there and blisters Chandler. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
She don't lose to him much, does she?
Yes,
no, not much.
The bad thing is some of my parts are in Chandler's motor, but I'm pulling for Honey Bun. Is that bad?
Yeah. And that's a Chevrolet. I ain't believe you pull for a Chevrolet, Tony.
Yeah.
No, I just like watching her outrun him and then watching his reaction. That's that's my whole favorite part right there.
Yep.
But see, Honey Bun used to beat Riggs all the time. Riggs was chasing Honey Bun.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then him and Corey got tangled up with each other. And he was chasing Corey, and Corey was chasing him.
Mm-hmm.
But, I tell you, it's just, I love it, y'all. I just love racing against all of us.
Yep.
I remember when we first got started, we could go to a dang on track, go to Twitter's, and Cassidy Lane was going to be in the top tier. Mr. Buck,
Mills.
McLeod would be in the top, and then all of a sudden, all these young guns, Rhett, you come into the picture, you started running the top 5, top 10, and that's what it's all about, y'all.
Yep. In the variety of tracks too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's what makes it fun.
A mud bog or whatever, you know what I mean? different because if I wanted, I don't want to do the same thing every time. I don't want it always to be the same. When I go to a different track, I want it to be different.
You got to give everybody a sporting chance. I think it's
like that mud hole. Blaine, you would have loved that.
Yeah,
mud
you missed
hole,
a good one, Blaine.
You would have loved watching some of them guys going.
I watched it on.
I made a 12-second pass, son.
On the rug. Me too.
I'm gonna tell you, that green Toyota and that pink Toyota would love that one.
Oh yeah,
they love the route.
I think he's gonna try to keep it like that, not that bad.
But,
right. What I like is it wasn't water.
Yeah,
it was mud.
It was mud.
That's correct.
And you had to have something to get through it.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. And you had to have a man to get through there.
And the fast as these trucks are nowadays, it's a lot safer. A lot safer for everybody.
But that's what we gonna have some mud. I promise you, if I had to suck it out before the race, we ain't gonna have no pools of water. The only
like them pools of water
might be is right on the inside turn of turn 1. That's down at the bottom.
Well, that's because you got that spring in there, ain't it?
Turn 1 and turn 2.
How the hell you got 2 turns? I thought it was 1 turn.
It is. You got turn 1 and turn 2. You got turn
God.
Left.
I thought that was one daggone turn. Oh, I got you. Turn. Yeah.
All I know is if you ain't been on that big bank turn, you're in for it, aren't you?
You better have your tow, your camper, and all that good crap ready to go.
I want to see somebody toting the front tire around.
You think I can tote the front tire around?
If you do that flat track, somebody at something to Speedway will want to hire you.
Yep.
Let's try it and see.
Blaine, are we going to the left, or are you going to reverse them like you did last time?
I haven't made my mind up yet. I was just going to do a puller like a twitty, just go down the right side. Because them boys, Garrett McGee and them, they work their butts off. And, that's a lot of changing. But we will know for a fact we're going to stage everybody coming and going on the by the oak trees. I ain't going to put crossgo, and one more thing too, we're going to have cones up. The man was generously to give me some more feel out there. So whoever's racing, and I know if you get out of control, you try and slow it down the best you can. But please, let's don't go across that man's soybeans. Please.
Brake check, man. Brake check them, Blaine. Brake check them.
I mean, make sure to tell us that in the driver's meeting.
I was picking with Riggs. I said, if you run out across, whoever goes out across that, they could have the fastest pass of the race. They'd be DQ'd.
I saw you. That's simple. Put your cones up. That's out of bounds.
We got to
go out of bounds. You're out of bounds.
Chandler knows what yard sailing is. We got to go yard sailing.
That'll fix it. Put your string up. That's out of bounds. Preach all this safety equipment too. We had some issues last race.
Well, I haven't bought my seatbelts yet, but I think I'm me and my Riggs is. See, I get my uncle's old ones. And that's they I think they have 2 years on his.
Yeah.
But and I get his old ones, but I see, and it ain't but $150. So
you can go to Columbia and get them for like $100.
Fire jacket, neck brace, helmet, right?
Yes, sir. Neck brace, helmet. We would like for you to have a fire extinguisher in your truck. We ain't going to enforce it like some tracks do up north. But we around here, we try and do the best we can.
Yep.
I will say a fire extinguisher in the truck is a really good idea.
I keep them in mind.
Yeah. After a couple weeks ago, right?
Last weekend.
Bill wasn't grabbing no fire extinguisher, son.
I ain't never seen a big man
he walked.
When I got down there, he was standing outside the truck looking at me, and I'm looking at him like, "Is it out?" He said, "It ain't smoking no more." I said, "Well, at least you out the truck. That's all I'm worried about."
Yeah,
that's it.
Me and Fred had done contemplated if it was still burning, we were gonna pack that pound of mud in the bell housing. I will go put the truck out once Pop got out.
Hey, well, since you brought up Fred, I got a question. Is he still smiling? He's still grinning?
Bo, I'm gonna tell you right now. The 1 ton kind of made me mad, but I'm gonna tell you, even the snowman catches on fire, I was all right. But when Fred made his pass, I was so happy for him.
Oh man!
And when he got out the truck, he forgot on the second pass when he stopped in the middle of the pit. He forgot to cut his cooling fan on. Well, the truck overheated. That's why he stopped, because it would blow an antifreeze through the firewall. We got that problem fixed. But Bo, I'm gonna tell you, I'm really proud of Fred. I'm impressed with him, and I'm really happy. I'm really, really, really waiting to see how he does this weekend.
Man, he was excited, bro.
I know he's gonna drive it.
Oh yeah.
Let the daughter drive it.
Well, if you run a consistency class, she's gonna run the consistency.
Okay.
So we may end up, if you don't run a consistency class, we may just end up seeing you let her make a hit out there or something.
I don't care. We'll do. One more thing, y'all. We'll talk about it in drivers meeting, but if y'all want to run left and right, we'll run. Or right now we're gonna run. I'm planning on just running left. But if everybody else wants to run right, we'll vote on it. Put that.
I guess it might depend on how your heels are. Your heels ain't drop off one side.
No. These hills, they're not. They slope got 12, 13 foot before they come to the top.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought might have been dropped off one edge. I got you.
You ain't gonna have no problem out them hills.
Yeah, just tell them you'll make the call.
We'll make the call.
Right?
We'll make the call. Get a bunch of people out there Saturday. I know they'll be coming in. If they want to run, I know for a fact we're gonna run left, and then whatever y'all. I'd like to. I got trailers on me wanting to run both ways because he ain't never made both passes. But
quit carrying the truck up.
Left, so.
There you go. Well, you got to look at too. We're gonna be strapped on time. Not really time. We're gonna have plenty of lighting.
Just
TEC, Bo, they've been out. They've been on the chain, Bo. We got 6 of them big LED lights coming. One Saturday, y'all. We had it up Friday and Saturday night. One was enough to light the whole corner of the track.
Yeah, I'm about to get a water.
Hot name.
But we ready to go. So y'all, gates open at 4. Racing starts at 7. Drivers meeting sharply at 6:30 in the barn.
7 o'clock, you mean? All right, 6:30.
6:30, we're gonna have drivers meeting.
6:30. Racing at 7.
I get there about 6:20.
I know. We done got dibs all over Facebook for you, Tony.
I'm gonna do like Patrick. I'll be there at 7:05.
Hey, I may be right at the drivers meeting, but I will be there.
Oh, Lord. All right. Well, that's the new rule we're gonna put in for the hair boys only. It's a $20 late fee.
A $20 early entry fee. There you go.
Y'all better get there and get registered, or them girls are gonna kill you, right, Godfather?
Hey,
that's it.
Hey, man, we trying. Everything we got is broke right now. Fred broke. BT, you asked me about Fred.
Yeah.
He actually bent the gas pedal.
That's what I'm talking about.
He bent the gas pedal.
He was so excited.
Because we took Fred's truck and pulled the snowman up on the trailer. Well, I had to figure out how to get enough gas pedal to make it pull itself up on the trailer and then pull the snowman up behind it. Dang. So I was able to get enough gas pedal out of it to get it up on the trailer. So we are redoing all that and a few other things that we seen safety wise that we need to work on. So we working on them. But yeah, it didn't have enough. He actually bent the gas pedal.
Hey, one time at Palmetto before Patrick got it out, we was down there and his gas pedal broke. I believe I got up on the hood, laid down on the motor, and pushed the gas to get him out the motorhole.
I remember that.
Yeah. All I gotta say is, if all we bend up Saturday is gas pedals,
that's a good day.
Good shape. What do y'all think?
That's a good day.
Yep. Hey, I got.
Why do you have to say that, Rhett?
This is gonna be a rule for you, Tony. Any person that don't sign up by deadline runs first. They don't run last. They run.
Oh, I'd love to run first.
That might be a good. I might wait late if I'm
put them in the front.
That means ain't nobody screwed up the ruts, and I can make my own.
Especially if you're in A class, you'd be happy.
Yeah.
Well, Daddy's running small tire. Daddy's running A class. Fred's gonna run B class in his truck. I'm gonna come back run big tire and the snowman if we get it back together, and Jeffrey's gonna run the V treads.
Okay.
So
good job, good deal.
We gonna try to go for it.
All right, so there it is.
Kings, right? We're going king hunting.
Going for the Kings of Street this weekend.
We're gonna try
to get them.
We remember everybody that won last race had the track record because it was a new track, correct?
Yep.
Well, I got to get George to get all them records to see if they'll be broken this weekend.
There you go.
Not with Hills in the pit.
Well,
you never know.
That's true because it ain't.
You
it
a
ain't
man.
We'll
a man if you take fastest pass.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna give you fair warning. When I leave on that snowman, it's working like it's supposed to. You gonna see me clear that jump.
Y'all, the first time I ever jumped was up at daggone Virginia. I said, "The heck with it, let's go." If I tear up something, let's go. And I'm gonna tell you, that shit's fun.
But you didn't tear up
something.
That's what was fun.
Yeah,
All right, fellas. I guess 4 o'clock. Gates open 7 o'clock. If y'all racing, be at Tyndall Farms this weekend. Go for them Kanga Streets.
Y'all have a good night. I'm out of here.
Thanks,
y'all.
Thank you, man. Good seeing you
Between the pits.
Between the pits. We'll see
y'all
y'all
with the Godfather this weekend.
7 o'clock, Tyndall Farms. We'll see y'all.